Hello, my name is Andrew and I am a champion of change for mental health. Through coming to these learning sessions, I was hoping to achieve bringing a collective group together to be able to work as a team to facilitate champions of change of mental health. Well, with coming to these learning sessions, we have established a constitution. We've formed a group. Certain members of champions have become facilitators and hold certain positions within the group. So on a whole, I think we've all learned as members of Champions of Change in the knowledge of being able to keep Champions of Change running. For myself, I think I have learned quite a bit of running meetings, running groups. Through coming to these learning sessions, I've come to a better awareness of listening more rather than talking a lot. Learn to communicate more, not only with everyday people but with professionals. And I've really enjoyed coming to these sessions. I think they've been imperative for the progression of Champions of Change. I've been to open seminars which have been facilitated by the NHS, also by Health Watch and also by the Clinical Commissioners Group. I've been to quite a few events where these discussions, talks, forums were brought together, and I have been there as a representative of Champions of Change Mental Health. I feel very passionately about Champions of Change to obviously hopefully improve people's lives out in the community. We looked at how we could get involved and interact both with the Clinical Commissioners Group and with Health Watch. The last forum that I went to, which was the Clinical Commissioners Group with the NHS, the discussion was forming a People's Council, which is kind of a mediator group between the Clinical Commissioners and Health Watch. And personally, I feel that Champions of Change could play a part in that People's Council to actually take forward the collective voice of people's issues within mental health to the Clinical Commissioners Group and Health Watch to actually address these issues for the better change.
People come in to understand everything that they say.
So some basic knowledge with additional training.
Yeah, not so much the lay people. I mean, how does lay people understand this?
The big one for me.
Or some basic knowledge with additional training.
Yeah, you can just put an asterisk by the training, and then put an asterisk by the ones where you think.
What's an asterisk?
It's a little star.
Yeah, the first experience which is mine, she just thrown wrong into
Attended these sessions, we actually discussed as a group how we should come across as a group at this forum that we went to. We actually printed off information of what the forum was going to be about. We also collected questions that we could take forward to ask the panelists of the presenters, and we also decided as a group who would attend and who wouldn't. Key benefits for me is helped me gain more knowledge of working around a computer. It's gave me more confidence and more self-belief in myself that I can be open and honest and approach certain professionals without any form of stigma. I enjoy everything relating to Champions of Change, these open learning sessions and the sessions that we go to, the forums that we get involved in, because as a service user, as a person who has had mental health issues in the past, I do feel very passionately about creating change for the better within the mental health system. And with these sessions, I feel as though I have learned some key assets in order to improve and create that change. The technology has helped Champions of Change, and it's also helped the members by being able to use computers. By using the computers, we've been able to use the web page which Champions of Change has. We've also learned how to blog, and we're also learning how to Twitter as well, tweet. Within these learning sessions, we have had emails, we have replied back to these people, we have engaged with professionals within these learning sessions, and hopefully we'll continue in the future as well. Yeah, I think these learning sessions have been very valuable, not only for myself but also for the group, to actually take responsibility and to also gain a better knowledge and understanding and learning of how to run a group. With these learning sessions, we have put in an application for a grant with the local council. Fingers crossed on that, whether we get the money for that. We've also been engaged with new members as well. We've actually brought a couple of new faces into Champions of Change who are very interested in joining our network and actually getting involved and hoping to create even more change for the better. So these learning sessions have been a key asset for Champions of Change, where people have been able to gain knowledge and understanding of how we work. Sessions have helped me to improve my confidence and give me that incentive to actually go on my own to a meeting to actually apply on behalf of a group for funding. And also with the technology, I find is more helpful with actually staying in contact with other champions and with other organisations as well. And also having that knowledge of how to do that, I've gained that knowledge from coming to these learning sessions. The thing that I can do more now is interact and communicate better, not only with everyday people but also with professionals, especially within the medical field. These learning sessions has helped me with my self-belief that I am able to actually stand up and take a stand on behalf of other people. And with having my own experience of mental health, I think that experience has contributed to me being able to be upfront and assertive with these professionals. I think for me it's helped me to understand how other people feel about their treatment, therapy, communication with professionals, but also it's gave me an understanding of how difficult it can be for them to learn as well, especially when they're on medicines. It's helped me to be more of an understanding person towards others that are less able to learn as quick as others. So I think it's gave me the ability to be more patient with people, to be more understanding and to be more helpful, which is part of who I am anyway. What worked well? I think the engagement worked well. I think that the communication between other classmates went well. I mean, there's been times when it's not been to full capacity, but I've tried to attend as much as I could to, like I said before, gain that knowledge and understanding of how to improve everything. But working with others, it's built that confidence in me. Everybody being given access to using a computer has helped them with knowledge of how to use the computer and also to access the web page that Champions of Change has got.
Excellent.
And to also blog and email and reply to emails and such like. What I felt didn't work was there was limited attendance from other members. I felt it was imperative that members should be involved on every given opportunity in order to improve Champions of Change. But you know, when people are unwell, that's expected. But on a whole, I think that these learning sessions has been an asset. It has been helpful. It has helped myself, and I believe it has helped others. And hopefully it will carry us forward with future meetings and seminars in the future. I think other things that didn't work was people were unable to claim travel expenses on the day, which I think made it difficult for service users to actually come and get involved in the learning sessions. Myself, it wasn't much of a problem, but there were others within the group that didn't attend due to not being able to be refunded with their travel expenses. Just like to say thank you to the teacher, Lisa Jackson, for all her commitment and help with helping all of the Champions of Change to get ourselves established. And hopefully she'll stay in touch in the future. And you know, I'm looking forward to actually being an independent group and doing more for the community and for those in the community that have got mental health issues, and hopefully improve their, situation, whatever they're in.